If you're watching this, then that means the majority of this recording footage was corrupted, and in my attempt to uncorrupt the footage, it didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted it. So for the sake of this video, and continuity's sake, so everybody knows what exactly happened, I will be showing a sparknotes version of that recording. Clout. This Pokemon lives on sheer cliffs. It sidesteps opponents' attacks, then lunges for their weak spots with its claws. Tinkatink. This Pokemon pounds iron scraps together to make a hammer. It will remake the hammer again and again until it's satisfied with the result. Nimble. It's highly skilled at a fighting style in which it uses its jumping capabilities to dodge incoming attacks while also dealing damage to opponents. Flittle. It spends its time running around wastelands. If anyone steals its beloved berries, it will chase them down and exact its revenge. Capsicid. Traditionally, Paldean dishes can be extremely spicy because they include the shed front teeth of Capsicid among their ingredients. Oinkalone. It entrances female Pokemon with the sweet, alluring scent that wafts from all over its body. Tauros. This kind of Tauros, known as the combat breed, is distinguished by its thick, powerful muscles and its fierce disposition. Bramblin. Not even Bramblin knows where it's headed. As it tumbles across the wilderness, blown by the wind, it loathes getting wet. Orthworm. This Pokemon lives in arid deserts. It maintains its metal body by consuming iron from the soil. Now that we've gotten all of what we've caught during that recording out of the way, let's move on to how it all happened. So, first, started looking for Klawf, the Titan Klawf, and that proved to be pretty easy actually. He wasn't that hard to spot on the sides of a cliff. The Klawf you see right here, that's the reference. Let me show you how big that Klawf actually was. So this is what the Titan Klawf looks like, and if you want that good old size comparison, well, here it is, that classic comparison. You have the smaller Klawf obviously on the left, and the bigger Klawf on the right, and let me tell you, kind of intimidating if you didn't know what you were doing. So knowing I would have to fight him, I walked up to him and, well, he decided to ignore me and crawled all the way up the cliff and had me chase after him. And once I caught up to him, I then fought him, beat him using a Smoliv and a Toedscool, and interestingly enough, it cut me off halfway through the battle and then proceeded to run away again. Not sure what that's about, but hey, I can still chase back after him and beat him another time. So these Titan Pokemon are a lot smarter than I give them credit for. He kinda just lured me into, I guess, what was gonna be a trap, where he broke down a wall and ate this Herba Mystica thing that made him a whole lot stronger now. And it took me, myself, and Arvin, I guess, to bring him down and kill it? Knock it out? I'm not really sure what the proper phrasing of that is, now that I think about it. We're kinda killing Pokemon when we defeat them in battle, so I'm gonna say we kinda killed it. So we crawled into the little cave that the Klawf had made, and we found this glowing plant. Arvin said it's the Herba Mystica that he's looking for, and it's supposed to help with whatever he's doing for whatever reason he's finding them. I don't really know that yet, but I'm sure he'll tell me. But he did show me this interesting book that told us quite a bit about the Herba Mysticas that he was looking for. But he cooked up the Herba Mystica into a nice sandwich, and we took a picture next to it. He looks so happy in this picture, it almost makes me forget that throughout the time we've known him, he's been kind of a jerk. And he kind of went back to being a jerk after Miraidon wanted a piece of the sandwich. Obviously, I shared with him. He is an injured patient and all, and he unlocked the ability to dash. Miraidon can now run. Interestingly enough, I thought he could always do that, but I guess not. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Fact of the matter is, gave him a sandwich, Miraidon gained the ability to dash. Arvin then kicks us out of the cave on some weird, shady levels and left us to our own devices. Anyway, I went to go and find the next Titan to conquer. Since it's a steel type and I've got a fire type, I figured it would be a pretty easy win. And I found this giant thing just sticking out of the ground. I was pretty sure that it was the Titan I was looking for, and I approached it. I chased it around for quite a while actually, and then it popped out of the ground, and anybody seen SpongeBob, but it's given me those Alaskan bullworm vibes. Is that what it's called? Pretty sure that's what it was called. Alaskan bullworm. And, well, we fought, and I beat it. And then it ran away. I found it again. It ate an Herba Mystica. I fought it with Arvin, who also isn't quite pulling his weight in any of these battles. He's kind of just there for the ride, not really doing anything, but we beat it. My Crocolore did this little victory screech, and we went inside the cave, grabbed the Herba Mystica, and started making a sandwich out of it. So we took this picture, ate the sandwich, and I shared it with Miraidon, and now I can glide. Oh, and we learned why Arvin's doing all this. It's a really depressing story. His Mabostaff got injured. That's a dog Pokemon, if you didn't understand. It's Mabostaff. Mabostaff? I'm not really sure on the pronunciation of it. Either way, it fought something and it got gravely injured, and Pokemon Center didn't work, no other thing worked, and he's trying out these Herba Mysticas and hope that he's feeling better. He'll get better, he'll learn to fight again. So far, after 2 Herba Mysticas, seems like it's working. So hopefully we'll continue to do that, and that Mabostaff will get a whole lot better. Anyway, we finished up with the Titans. We then took ourselves to the nearest gym, which happened to be a grass type gym, and we run into her. Always wanting to battle, this little battle junkie. So, funny enough, we didn't fight here. So, that's kind of working for me in terms of fighting against her, since that's all she wants to do now. And then we approached the desk, asked them what it is we need to do, and we did it. We were told to catch 10 Synflora and bring them back to this lady. We did that, and then we started fighting the gym leader. We obviously knew how this was going to go. Fire against grass is never a good matchup. Fire absolutely decimated grass, and he used a Sudowoodo as his final Pokemon that terrestrialized into a grass type. I think I now fully understand how terrestrialization works, and I burned the Sudowoodo, or is it now Riolawoodo now? Riolawoodo? Because Sudowoodo's fake wood. Riolawoodo. Anyway, Riolawoodo got burned to a crisp, and we got our gym battle. Well, gym badge.